So moving on into 4.2 and 4.3, now we are investigating patterns and determining if those patterns are linear or nonlinear functions. So when you have a relationship between two different variables, the value of the output or dependent variable is determined by the value of your input or independent variable. These relationships can be represented using tables, words, equations, sets of ordered pairs, and graphs. So let's see an example. Felicia has 2 dogs and she feeds them every morning and every evening. The amount of dry food she has left is represented in the table. Identify the independent and dependent variables and then describe the relationship using words and then sketch a graph. All right, so let's see what's happening in this. So it seems like she starts with 480 ounces of food, and then a day later, she seems to have 12 ounces left, and then that's 12 ounces less, better said, less. So it seems like we're feeding her dogs about 12 ounces of food each day. So I see that the the amount of food left depends on which day it is. So that means this one is dependent, or the output, and that depends on the independent or input. So it's usually the case that X is your independent, Y is your dependent input output values. So let's describe the relationship in words. Okay, well, I've already seen, it looks like every day the amount of food is going down 12 ounces. So let's graph that. So this is day 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is days. And this is ounces of food. So I see it starts at 480, and then the lowest it goes is 420. So what I'm going to do is do my scale jump. So that means I'm jumping to 420. And then since this is an equal distance between each two, I'm just going to jump by 12. So this little thing I did there, it's called a scale jump. And it helps us to show that we're jumping to the graph. And then after that point, all of my values will be equal distance apart, or an equal scale. So all of these are 12 apart. That's why I'm able to label it this way. So at 0, I have 480 ounces. At 1, 468. At 2, 456. 444, 443, or 432, and 420. So notice I could only break this up like this because these were all equal distant, 12 apart. So I described it in words, and I have sketched a graph. So each day it jumps 12 ounces less food. Let's continue on investigating this problem in the next video.